What's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. I want to give you guys some motivation today on what you're striving for and to really stay on these streaks, because the longer you stay on these streaks, man, the longer you keep retaining, the more benefits you're going to see. The rewards will come to you because the universe will reward you for enduring all the hardships that you're going through and all the, defeating all the urges, winning those battles with yourself. None of this work is going in vain. Everything is going to be accounted for and rewarded. So we're going to talk about what it's like to go 500+ days, the pros and cons, and is it worth it? I'm not even going to hold y'all, man. The journey is worth it, right? It's way worth it. But the thing is, how much is your energy worth to you? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Being on these long streaks, you start to figure out how much this energy really is worth. This energy is worth way more than what you think it is. It's worth a lot more than what you've been taught it is. One of the pros for me on this journey, one of the pros for me for being on this streak is my manifestation powers, man. And I talk about this all the time, but they get amplified to a higher level. Before, in my beginning stages, I was putting my energy and transmuting my energy into things that I wanted to grow in my life. But now I'm at the point now, man, where just my thoughts alone is strong enough to manifest things in my life. I can think about doing consultations today, and next thing I know, I got 5 people hitting me up for a consultation. You've been building this seed up over and over, and it's been recycling this energy over and over for months and months and months. You're building up your savings inside of you. You have money to invest. So your manifestation powers become stronger because you have the currency to buy what you want in that spiritual realm. Your energy becomes so much more potent. And that's the biggest benefit for me. That's the biggest pro, is that you're able to get on your purpose and you're able to see the fruits of your labor come to you a lot faster than you would if you're releasing. The energy is just not about you feeling good or waking up early or being able to hit a good gym workout. The energy is the law of attraction. The law of attraction that you gain is second to none. Another pro that I've benefited from is, of course, you get the women attraction, and I got many videos talking about that. There's many videos you can watch about women attraction. But one thing I've noticed for being on this long streak is that I don't focus on the women attraction as much as I used to. That's because you start to get choosing signals from women so much that you start to get used to it. It's not as big as it used to be when you first started your journey. For me, whenever I get attraction, or choosing signals from a lady, it doesn't really bother me as much because I've been self-improving myself. I've been working on myself, and I've been going to war with myself every single day, really fighting battles. So you get to the point where your confidence is so high and you know your worth. So I know that a woman will be attracted to me. Why wouldn't she be attracted? I'm doing the hardest thing a man can do in his life, and that's control his energy. That's to be on my purpose. Right? So your mindset changes. You start to think differently of the dynamic of man and women in relationships and how attraction works. You start to find your worth. You're worth more than just 5 minutes of cheap pleasure. Right? You're trying to build something. You're trying to build your life. You're being on your purpose. That's what it comes down to, man. It ain't about the women attraction no more. That comes, that's there. That's always gonna be there. But it comes to the point where, why does she deserve my energy? What is she doing in her life? I always dissect women, and I always try to figure out what they do in their daily lives. Are they trying to better themselves? Or is she just a pretty face? Does she just got a nice body? What is she doing to self-improve herself? It ain't just about the looks no more, man. It ain't about that. It's about what type of soul she has. You know, what's her energy like? What can she bring to the table? This is the mindset you start to develop. And this is why I say another pro of this journey is you become alpha. This is what alpha is. Adopting that alpha mindset of knowing your true worth, knowing who you are. The fact that you're able to even go 500+ days, you've been through some battles, right? You ain't just been sitting down waiting, staring at the wall. You've been putting in work. And I would assume going 500+ days that you've been pursuing your goals and being on your purpose. So you've kind of built something for yourself, right? You know, there's certain things that you have to do in order for you to be able to go on long streaks. There's a certain discipline that you have to gain, right? You can't just sit around. So with that being said, you start to become more alpha, man, because you don't need a woman to pleasure you, to feel good about yourself. You get pleasure from going after what you want in life. That's one thing you'll notice, man, is you become self-sufficient. If you're working a 9-to-5 job, over time, man, you start to want to find out ways to build your own business. You don't like to be bossed around. You don't like nobody telling you what to do. You start to change your mindset to be your own boss. You don't take no crap from nobody. You know, if someone tries you or someone tries to disrespect you, you're gonna speak up and you're gonna stand up for yourself. You just gain that confidence and you start to lose fear. Fear starts to fizzle out of your life. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear, nothing but fear itself. These are some of the things I noticed that became more potent, that became a lot stronger as I went the distance, as I'm still going the distance. I stopped caring about what's going on around me and I start focusing on me. You know, in order for you to get up to these streaks, you gotta train yourself like a boxer, man. I used to be an athlete, so I know the mindset that it takes to be focused and to really focus in and hone in on your craft. You gotta have that tunnel vision. Man, when I used to run track, we used to go to places where there was crowds. But as an athlete, man, you don't even see the crowd. The crowd don't exist. The only thing that you see is the finish line. I saw the hurdles and I saw a finish line. That's the focus you gotta have. You gotta take them distractions out of your life, because you're gonna get a lot of distractions. And that's one of the cons of going on a long streak is you start getting more and more distractions. You start getting more and more things coming in your life trying to throw you off your game. This is where the discipline comes from. This is where our daily habits come into play. The daily habits is like your training sessions. You're training yourself, you're building yourself up as a warrior, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So then when you're hit with, distractions or roadblocks that come into your life, you're ready for it. You've prepared for it. It's gonna be a lot of distractions. It's gonna be a lot of things trying to pull your vibration down and trying to pull your energy out of you. You can't let that happen. This is where that focus comes in play. The pros are amazing. Like I said, man, your manifestation power is going to be stronger. Your confidence, the way you think, the alpha mentality that you adopt, all these things come into play going on a long streak. Connecting to the Most High, being connected to the divine energy. This is why you're getting all these benefits, is because you're connected to that divine energy, which is inside of you. It's inside of you. So once you learn how to discipline yourself, once you learn how to start respecting yourself, you start getting the rewards from that divine energy, which is the Most High, which lives inside of you. Because we are made in His image. We are made in the image of the Most High. So once you start to respect yourself, you start to realize who you really are. And with that being said, this your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out. Peace.